I decided to go on a little fitness challenge 5 weeks ago. I documented everything I ate and what I did at the gym. And after 5 weeks, this is what I look like now. I went down a pant size, and overall, I'm just feeling leaner and stronger. My motto has always been slow and steady wins the race, so this video is all about what I did to gently lose the weight. So let's talk about exercise. Now, I'd say the biggest upgrade to my fitness routine was that I started to prioritize strength training. I strength trained 5 times a week. That meant lifting weights and meant doing compound exercises to target specific muscles. Now, all of this was made simple because I used Copilot, who is sponsoring this video. It's essentially an affordable one-on-one personal trainer. Getting started was really simple. I was matched with my coach. We had a little orientation where we talked about my goals, exercises that I liked, the equipment that I had. I told her that I loved the gym and I just wanted to be more familiar with like the other machines.
I love exercising. I like to really switch things up. But right now I'm really trying to get out of this like weight plateau.
So awesome, that definitely helps. I'm not huge on having a specific like number. Are you okay if we don't necessarily focus on a set weight, but we also focus on just sort of taking maybe progress pictures or how you're feeling or measurements?
Yeah, it could be like maybe we can just use like a pair of jeans as how they fit before and how they fit after.
Yeah, no, I think that's perfect.
So with that information, she created a comprehensive custom workout plan just for me. I was able to keep track of my exercises. She was able to check on my form. It was just such a great way to get into shape and to make exercise really exciting and novel again. Because the thing is, with exercise, it's got to be something you can naturally incorporate into your day, and Copilot does that. It's so much easier to keep myself motivated in the gym because now a coach keeps me accountable. I actually want to complete and finish the workout. And I genuinely don't want to let her down because she's always checking in. I personally love this feedback because if I'm not feeling a workout or an exercise that I'm doing, I can let her know and she'll switch it up. Copilot was also so clutch when I was traveling. A lot of the times when you travel, you just push off your habits at home aside. But when I was in England, I just let my coach know what equipment I had in the gym, and she was able to construct a workout plan accordingly to what I had. And that way I was able to remain consistent to my fitness journey. If you guys are interested in checking out Copilot for yourself, you can click on my link right over here. I'll also leave it in the description box. You can get a 14-day free trial with your very own personal trainer. The biggest difference to how I train now versus 5 weeks ago was that I just like subconsciously would always prioritize cardio. Like I would do 20 minutes of strength training, but then I would be on the treadmill for like 45 minutes because I wanted to get my 10K steps in. Yes, I do think that cardio is important for heart health, and yes, 10,000 steps is a great goal to have, but it was so time consuming. And I realized when I run too often, then I would also get really hungry. So now my routine looks different because I just do a 5-minute cardio warm-up where I just jog, run, and then I'll do like 45 minutes of strength training. And every day I'm working on a different part of my body. That's also something that's new because when I was doing strength training in the past, I would just use the same workout every single day. So I think my body just got used to the movements that I was doing, but now I've got lower body day, upper body day, another lower body day, another up, so it's I feel like I'm really keeping my body on its toes. And now I'm actually sore, and it's because I'm spending a whole freaking day on these muscle groups. Like, what the heck? I mean, okay, it's not a crazy gun show, but this is a lot more definition than what I used to have. And I just feel stronger. Like when I lift up my son, I'm like, whoop. When I'm doing my hair, I'm like, whatever, this is fine. It's like these little things that you start noticing about your body. Like I feel like my arms just have a lot more definition than before. I think a big way I'm able to keep the enthusiasm up for exercising is that I have learned to romanticize the fitness journey, like the whole process of it, because it's all about mindset. Like your thoughts create your reality. If you wake up and you're like, God, I don't want to go to the gym. oh, it's gonna suck, I'm gonna get sweaty, then of course you're gonna be dragging your feet to the gym and hating every moment of it. I realize I subconsciously do a couple of things to pump myself up for the gym. The first tip is to just get it done. Like, have it be the first task, like your first major task of the day. Just cross it off, finish it, because the longer you wait, the more chances you give yourself to convince yourself out of it. Copilot has made exercise such a frictionless experience because now when I go to the gym, I'm not just aimlessly walking around. I just open up the app and I know exactly what I'm doing. Every single exercise down to the time and the rep. I love that I'm not overthinking or just like pacing around aimlessly at the gym. Copilot tells me exactly what I need to do, and before you know it, the workout's over. If you're into energy drinks, sip on a Celsius. Ben and I are low-key obsessed with these. We have one pretty much every day. Well, we have half. God, they taste freaking good. My favorite flavor is the green apple Fuji. I also think getting your music right is so important. Have a playlist prepared. For me, I am always listening to like electronic DJ sets. Every time I'm at the gym, I'm just at a different festival, whether that's like Ultra or Outside Lands or EDC, and it's so freaking fun because you just play it and boom, you're just in it. I've always been a fan of like gamifying my life. Whenever I'm trying to do a new habit, I want to keep track and I want to keep my streak. And so with Copilot, I'm like genuinely excited to finish my workout each time because then I can fill in that bubble. And finally, after I finish my workout, I really try and relish in that moment of accomplishment. Like honestly, the best part about working out is that feeling after. Like it is 100% a mood booster. There are a lot of mornings where I go into the gym and I'm like, I don't feel like doing this, but by the end, I'm like, ah! Like, I always take a moment to appreciate that rush of feel-good chemicals that happens once you finish a workout. Like just thinking about it makes me excited to go to the gym tomorrow. Exercise really has become one of my most important tools for my mental health. And did I always feel like this? Absolutely not. When I first started exercising, I was like, this is bullshit. When is this over? But the thing is, this is like a good example for you to just fake it till you feel it. Keep on doing it until you feel it. You know, you're essentially training every part of you, like physically, emotionally, and it's so worth it on the other side because every time you do something, you get more and more familiar with it. And the thing is, we love things that we're familiar with, even things that aren't that great. If it's kind of familiar, we kind of love it. With exercise, you just keep on showing up, and one day you'll learn to love it. I promise you that. It is time to cover diet. My goal was to be at a very slight caloric deficit. Since I wanted this weight loss to be long-lasting and gradual, I only did like 100 to 200 calorie deficit a day. Anything more, I think I definitely would have yo-yoed, meaning that if I restricted too much, like let's say I just dropped a meal, then I would have lost the weight quickly, but then I would have gained it right back and probably even a little bit more. I think that saying is so true. The faster you lose the weight, the faster it'll come back. I think it's more important to lose the weight, keep it off, maintain your weight for a while, and then lose a little bit more weight. You know, just kind of gradually, you lose the weight, plateau, then you lose the weight, plateau, you know? So I would say the easiest way for me to stick with my meal plan was to roughly eat the same thing every day. And I'm not saying to eat something that you hate every day, that wouldn't work. It has to be something that you truly find delicious. For me, breakfast was this. Every morning I had some variation of this breakfast sandwich. It was like an open-faced sandwich or a wrap. I just found this so delicious. For lunch or dinner, I usually made myself a soup. For the majority of these clips, I ate this turkey veggie noodle soup. I made an enormous pot of it, and I just kept it in the fridge, and when I was hungry for a meal, I would just microwave it, and it was perfect. So satiating, and to kind of switch things up a little bit, I would add tapatio sometimes, or sriracha. It really did. I feel like that seasoning really changed things up for me. But I also just found this soup really delicious. I've noticed how much I enjoy soups in general. I think because the broth, it really just like fills in all the nooks and crannies, you know? So like you're hydrating as you're eating. And so I found that really, really nourishing. And then another common dinner that I ate was salmon. I didn't actually realize like how much salmon that I eat. I make sure that I really prioritize protein because that just kept me full for a lot longer. Okay, I feel like if you're a parent, you know this. Our toddlers eat. They're always snacking, they're always eating, you're always preparing stuff for them. So of course, you know, I would have a nibble here, a nibble there. I would eat it because I didn't want it to go to waste. And the thing is, I had to learn to just put it in a separate Tupperware. Like it doesn't need to go in my mouth. I had to get real and be very aware on when I feed Lennon, like that's only his meal, you know? I had to really get that programmed into my head. In between my meals, I would have maybe a snack or two. I loved boiled eggs. Like eggs are my jam. I also loved these Thrive Market beef sticks. These are grass-fed, they were spicy. It was just like a nice way to get protein and just very quick and easy and on the go. And then if I wanted something sweet, I would make myself a little yogurt bowl. Watermelon was a big favorite of mine. I would say that was pretty much my diet plan. And I just kept with it. Even on the weekends, you know, it was a lot of home cooked meals. If I did decide to eat out, I would order a salad, maybe some sushi. But the majority of the time, I was cooking my own meals. And I feel like that really contributes to like weight loss as well, because that way you really know what you're putting in the food. Some little tips to keep me on track with my fitness plan was brushing my teeth after dinner. That just signaled to my body that like, hey, the day is winding down, you know, kitchen's closed, and if you're hungry, you'll eat tomorrow for breakfast. The final thing I want to touch on is mindset. I think just like collectively, we've become extremely impatient. Like we want everything now. We want the results now. We want our package now. We want our food now. We want our body now. Fitness does take time. Like this whole process requires patience, and you really, really can't rush it, because the more you rush it, I feel like then you just become hard on yourself. It's like your body like knows when you're stressed, and so that's when it just like starts to malfunction. I don't know. I think learning to love your current shape right now is also really important. At least for me, I've noticed that the more I like tear myself apart, or I'm like criticizing, oh, like if I just lose that weight over here on this section, like the more I fiddle around with it, it makes the whole process so unenjoyable. It makes me bingey and it just makes me want to give up. I've noticed that the more gentle I am, I just notice the progress that I've made. Like, oh shit, like I didn't have this line before, or oh my god, like these jeans fit me differently now. I think that those are the things that I kind of just celebrate. And I love that this was the exact mindset my co-pilot coach had when we were talking about my goals earlier. So I hope this inspired you in your fitness journey. If you guys are interested in trying out Copilot, you can go to this link right over here. I'll also leave it in the description box. You can get a free 14-day trial with your personal trainer. It's freaking great. You're not gonna regret it. Like honestly, I love my experience and I'm gonna continue to use it. Plus, I can't break my streak now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.